Alright, this is going to be a reading for Leo. I'm not going to put a date on it, but we'll just say that I will do a 3-card spread, and depending on what's happening, I could do a 12 house, but we're just going to let it flow and see what happens. Okay, so let's see. And let's see what's going on with Leo. So, in the past you were feeling really fulfilled about something, but there was an event that forced an ending, and now you're looking to the future and hoping that something is served. Like, you know, let's say everything is going well, you're happy, healthy in your life, you get into a car accident and you're seeking justice, or you're moving along, you know, everything's good in your home life, someone abruptly passes away, you're hoping that you can figure everything out and that there's justice. I don't know what specific area this is in. You know, that doesn't matter. You can apply it in any way that you see it fit. So we'll pull 3 cards to clarify each position. And because you have the 2 of Cups underneath, it could have been related to a relationship. It could have been related to something that you were really enjoying, something that you loved, the loss of something that was important, or just, you know, the ending of something that was some sort of union. Okay, so the energies in the past, basically what happened was you had something that was brought in, something was kind of you didn't even expect it to happen, and you ended up having a lot of love for it, whatever it was, and you were working on mastering this. So it seems like it was probably related to work, because we have the Pentacles and the Wands, and it's almost like finding something that you're good at that you can refine. So you were really fulfilled doing this, whatever it was. It's probably a position, or just like a hobby that became something that you ended up investing in or commissioning on, because the last card is a Pentacle. So it's like the way that you found yourself in this position was just through something that you enjoyed, through joy, through bliss. You know, the Sun card is what's actually being highlighted in this card is this background, this, like, there's this wall. Let's see if you can see that. See that wall? So it's almost like you found fulfillment in something, or at a point in your life where you really needed that satisfaction. And that's because this wall is showing up. It's like some obstacle led to growth in a way, and this was a pretty significant time in your life. It might have been like the most fulfilling time in your life. So in the current energy, you have the Death card, and this is about you standing firmly in kind of witnessing what it is that just happened. You have the Judgment card this beginning, so it's like you were witnessing the act of something that was out of your hands, and then you're sitting in the Emperor and in the 4 of Swords. So you're trying to keep your composure, but you're standing very firmly and fixed, and whatever this death was, it was out of your control, it was out of your hands, it was something that you had no control over at all. And so you're just trying to stay grounded, which you're doing because you're showing up as the Emperor, but you are taking this time to just kind of it's like you have pulled yourself back. Like you might be spending a lot of time inward and at home, and I don't think that you're working, whatever you were working on, you're not doing that anymore because of what it was. So this could be the death of someone, or just there was this big, it was kind of it was like, we'll say it was just like it was a kind of something that was difficult to deal with. And so in the future, I wouldn't worry about its resolution right now. You know, you're trying to prepare for what will happen because of this, but know that the Justice is coming in. That's the main energy. And then you have the Nine of Cups with the Knight of Cups and the King of Swords. So you're going to be given a lot of help. It looks like this is showing up as resources from others. This person is not you. These are people that are around you. And this could be like a boss figure. This is the leader, and I'm actually seeing this card as multiple people, even though that's not in the illustration. There's a group of people who are coming to support you in some way, and they're gonna help you find this resolve in whatever it is. And if you're noticing, like, there's a lot going on in the background, like it's heavy, it's large, something that's, whatever it is that's happening was major. It will forever shift your life, and it's probably not an easy situation to be in. And I'm saying that because you have the Sun and the Death card next to each other, so it's almost like this stark contrast. And you know, sometimes when you're at the pinnacle of something, the thing that happens next is like can feel more weighty, just because everything was at such a high, right? Let's get a little bit more about what it was that was actually happening. Right. So this was in your past. You had inspiration, and you see how this is so loud. You're probably not even able to hear me. And the thing is it's like this is completely representative of this fence that was here. It was this block that you had, but in that time you were able to find this sun, this inspiration. Through all of this like chaos in the background, you were able to find this peace. And in your current energy, you have the plumbago, which is basically saying that you're in a state of understanding. So, well, that regardless of what is happening, happening around you, you're just trying to, you're handling it really well. You're very grounded about what's happening, and whatever has happened is helping you to, you're trying not to be critical of yourself in some way. You're just trying to accept that it is a part of life. And maybe you made a mistake doing something, or maybe what you were working on came to an end for some reason. Like, maybe I really don't know. I'm actually gonna just say what is coming up, even though sometimes I don't want to. I'm having this feeling like there's someone who's a nurse and you made this mistake. You made some sort of mistake in calculation, and there was something that happened because of that, and you hear all these people yelling. There was a lot of aggression that was thrown towards you, and right now you're just trying to sit in whatever happened and have grace, even though you're hiding any sort of frustration that you have, right? In your future, you have vibrance and bee balm. So it says, let go of your inhibitions. Be passionate and sing your song without judgment. So it's just encouraging you to allow yourself to grow, allow yourself to move on, even though this is happening at this time. Whatever it is that's happening, you're having to be really patient with yourself. But because you have the Justice card and Vibrance, it's like there will be a resolution and you will feel, it's like you're coming into this full circle actually, because you have the Sun in the past and then Vibrance. So there is going to be resolution, but there was something that happened and it kind of just threw you off track a little bit. And it was related to work. As the Queen of Pentacles, that's what it is related to. See, and you're so in love with this, whatever it is that you do, that you're like, man, you're sitting here thinking, is this gonna work itself out? But no, this is the connecting card between these two energies. So the end result is the Justice, and you'll have this renewed sense of vitality through this page. It's gonna be a young, youthful sense that you're gonna fall back into. And again, you have the Warrior of Wands, which is coming up. This came up in the last reading as well. It's come up in a few readings, so it's kind of cool to see. But you know, the Warrior is just showing that there is movement, and this is basically saying there's movement from the divine. Like everything good in the world is working in your favor. It will end up working, so don't rush it and continue to be understanding with yourself. All right, my friends, that's your reading. Thank you so much.